Okay, I hope you guys can hear everything. Let's see. I can push this a little bit closer to my face.
That should be a bit closer.
Yeah.
Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down.
I don't.
You can actually have it in the picture as long as it doesn't cover our faces.
No, it's okay. This should be fine. Let me know if the audio is fine or the video works because it is Germany and Germany has blocked our live stream by default. Problem is that we don't know if everything works correctly. I'm using my MacBook, which is running a tiny bit hot, so I hope it doesn't crash. It seems like everything's working fine so far.
All fine. Awesome.
Cool. Otherwise, just crank your volume up. I promise that we won't make any noises that are too loud for headphone users.
Okay, guys, if you have questions, just start leaving them in the comments.
You can talk to us through the chat. If you're watching on your iPad or something, like on your phone, I think you can just minimize the screen and just use the chat function. What else?
Look, I don't have legs anymore.
Oh dear.
I'm flying upper body.
Oh, that actually looks really weird. Because
It does.
you're just wearing a blanket. That's the weird part about it. So yeah, this is kind of our first live stream after 3-4 months of not being able / not wanting to because, well, we were moving first of all. We were packing. We were moving across the ocean. Then we got stuck with internet that didn't really work or was not meant for live streaming. And then we moved over to the current place that we're in.
Okay.
And we had to wait for internet. But at the same time, we were also trying to make the house livable.
We have one question. How's your cold?
I think you can hear it. But my throat is still severely messed up. My nose is,
Where's Cass?
one nostril is open right now. I don't know where Cass is.
Did he just scratch on the door?
I think he ran out. I will get him in a sec.
Yes.
So
The other one is sleeping
this
down
nostril
there.
is currently open, so I can at least breathe again. This hurts, so yeah, it's not fun. At least I can talk again, so that's something. So yeah, we wanted to talk about some stuff today.
Do we?
From the last months that we haven't been able to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, I'm blonde. Do you guys like the blonde? I basically did it for a cosplay. I want to do Lagatha from Vikings. I still have to watch it. I started watching it, but since even Amazon Prime... Hi! Amazon Prime is blocked here.
I'm waiting for you.
Come. Oh, perfect. Perfect, kitty. Come. You're such a pretty kitty. Just stay there.
He was hiding in the hallway.
Was he?
Yeah.
He's right behind you. Come.
I know. So another thing is that I didn't bring a mount for my regular microphone that we have in front of us, I would almost call it the podcast microphone. So I do have a cable for it, but I need to doctor a stand for it so I can put it here because that one actually just picks up all the audio and this is very forced one direction. So as soon as I walk off, you couldn't hear me, which sucks.
Yes, look, the kitties love the new house. And they love their new cat tree, actually.
Yeah, it's so weird. I did not think of them. I wouldn't think that they would actually love the tree as much as they do.
Love
it's
it.
one of those trees, if you've seen the vlogs, it's goes up all the way to the ceiling, well, kind of to the ceiling. And there's a little basket on top. And Finn sleeps in there all the time, all the time.
Cass is not allowed in there anymore.
He does sleep in it, but we have two 60s chairs, from the 60s. And he sleeps in there most of the times.
Oh.
Other than that, we're underneath the radiator from the central heating.
He's losing fur right now. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's because it's winter.
But they're also inside cats, so that.
Yeah, but I think it sounds weird. I haven't found the right food yet, so I'm just feeding the rest my mom gave me, and then I'll do some research and get the other food.
Well,
but cat food is so much cheaper here.
Yeah.
Whee! I'm probably spending half per day, which is good because we don't have that much money.
Yeah.
Right
So
now.
Kevin Sullivan asks in the chat, did you two catch the Doctor Who series finale last night? No, we did not. We have in fact
seen one episode of the current season.
Yeah, I think I just blame it on us trying to do other stuff in the meantime, and I like the idea of just binge watching everything. So as soon as we got some time the next week, because I work full time now, throughout the week, which sucks.
You only had 4 days this week and 4 days last week.
Yeah,
Stop
okay.
complaining,
Yeah,
Mr. Complainer.
That's true. But normally I would work 5 days, and by the time that I get home, I'm just tired. So probably we'll have to watch it like next week or something.
Maybe.
It's on Netflix, most of the stuff, so that's cool.
Well, not the new
At least
season.
The current one is on the German Netflix.
I'm currently watching Grimm.
Mhm.
Catching up.
Uh-huh.
I love Grimm. Yura came in and I was like, what is this? I mean, the effects every time they change, it's like ridiculously
It's bad.
But the
But
series
actually,
itself
no, it's
is
not
just
bad.
awesome.
It's
bad.
It's just very
They have money.
cliche
No, it's just bad.
I don't know
It's
if there's
cheap.
another
It's
word
cheap
for that.
looking.
It's okay. It's cheap looking. So yeah, the reason why we're looking down is because the chat is on my old laptop over here. I hope that by next week we have an additional monitor, which we can put down here, so it will be a little bit easier, so we can hook it up to the MacBook. What else?
So apparently, Doctor Who is better this season.
Okay.
Capaldi is rocking it.
I
Did you guys
liked them
see the
before.
Peter Jackson thing with Capaldi?
Capaldi.
Yeah. Did you see that? Did you watch it?
I saw a little bit of it.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
I don't know what else, but I was watching something else that I was like, oh, I will watch this later. I just saw like a 5-second clip.
Basically, they wanted him to direct an episode of Doctor Who, and he's
Okay.
like, "Who's that guy, anyways?" And come on, he's so busy doing like Sherlock and Doctor Who and whatever. So
Yeah.
he keeps talking to his daughter, I think.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, you see the doctor walking by in the background, and he's like, "Are you USPS, FedEx, whatever? Not USPS because they're in New Zealand." And then you see a Dalek rolling through, and he has the sound, and both are like, "Is Doctor Who on tonight?" "Oh yeah, Doctor Who's on. Let's go to the TV because Walking Dead is on at the same time." So they're bashing Doctor Who the whole time.
Someone asked how the job with Google is going. I think you mean Amazon, but it's kind of cool. So far, Amazon is fine. It's a lot of walking. I'm tired afterwards, I can say that. And I hope tomorrow, because I have to work tomorrow again, the morning shift, that I survive that day because of that's going on in my face. That's the that's the fan. It's like
Sorry, guys.
there's like probably a fan sound that you can hear.
Yeah.
I can't do anything about it.
Not use it.
Well, I mean, I don't have anything else that can run.
That is true. Sorry.
Okay.
So, I wanted to see The Hunger Games 4, aka Mockingjay Part 2. It's ridiculous. They need another name for that. And I didn't want to watch it in German, and since you have seen you have seen all parts?
I've seen
right?
all parts, yeah.
Alright. So we watched...
With you, actually.
No, not the first one.
Yeah, I watched
Yep.
it with you on,
No,
on
no.
Netflix.
Yeah, you watched it on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, but
I
I've
watched
seen
it in
everything
the
else
cinema.
with you, yeah.
I was disappointed about the first one because they were doing more Twilighty things, but 2 and 3 were cool.
Mhm.
So I'm looking forward to the fourth one, which we haven't seen yet because we can't watch it in English. And today
Yeah.
it's actually shown in English in Karlsruhe, which is like half an hour away from us. So we'll go there and watch it in English. And next week, if you are off in the evening, we can watch Star Wars in English on Tuesday.
Okay.
Or is it the week after?
I don't.
I
think
know, I think
no,
it's the
it's
week
this
after,
week.
not next week, the week after.
No, because it releases December, like the first week of December, I think.
No, I think
It's
like
8th.
mid. No, I think mid. Anyways, you guys can leave it in the comments if someone wants to Google because we can't, otherwise our computer will
Yeah,
stop.
and I have nothing else to Google. My iPad is like charging because it's like at 2%.
We have a question. Any opportunities with Amazon to come back to the US?
No. Not right
No.
now, at least. Because I just work like a regular like job that 900 other people are also doing.
Yeah, plus he was
Um,
hired for Christmas right now.
Yeah, so there's like a big chance that they will just say after the end of December, thank you for your work, but we have more than enough people working. Otherwise, I mean, it's kind of cool.
I mean,
but
if he
don't know.
could work something else, maybe be in the like instant video.
Yeah.
I applied for those jobs too, but they didn't take me. I also applied in America, but I haven't heard from them.
Okay.
So the cool part is Amazon. What else? Starbucks. there was a telecom job in Seattle. All those jobs are in Seattle because that's the headquarters of Starbucks and Amazon, which is really cool. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Still applying.
We're still working towards stuff, but
I mean, if you guys hear anything, seriously, if you hear anything, let us know. If it's a job, if you think you saw something or know a company, even if they don't have jobs, we can still apply for it. So.
Yep. No, absolutely. What else? I don't know what to say.
I really wanted to, or both of us wanted to go to Luke's wedding and Stephanie's wedding in December, end of December. But even if we try now and try to get a B visa, it's too late.
It will also make it a lot tougher if we go back in a month or 3 after that, if we get lucky with a job. Because it's just the challenge of, because we've been saying that like 100 times before, like how it worked. If you get a B visa or a visa and you go for a certain, even if it's for a week, and you go shortly after to like the U.S. Embassy to apply for another visa, they'd say like, why were you there before and why didn't you come here for the first place? So it just makes it a little bit more difficult and challenging because there's a big chance that they just say no because there's no rhyme and reason to why or what they do. And I hope the crackle, by the way, is not loud enough because I do know there was like a slight noise problem before. So I don't know if that is from the
double fans.
No, if that is from the recorder that's hooked up to the well, it's not really an amplifier, but like the interface that's connected through USB, because it's definitely on the mic. I know that for sure because I tested it earlier, audio wise.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll come to the UK again.
Before we leave?
Yeah, we don't even know when we leave or if. That's the main issue right now.
Yeah.
We actually have seen that we have more viewers right now, so I'm wondering if there are new viewers in
I haven't
the
seen
chat,
some
but
new
I've
names.
seen...
Or at least some names that I haven't seen before.
Really?
Or in a long time, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But no, I know all you guys so far, so if you're new, please write in the comments.
Yeah.
And if you're old, yay!
That just means that we're doing something right.
Yeah, I always feel like there are days where we just have like 3-minute vlogs and it's not much happening. I'm like, I feel really bad.
Yeah.
But there will be more stuff happening, I promise. It's just like the flight is still not done and...
Oh, it's a mess.
Let's
just say that. Like every time that we clean up one corner, we push it to a different corner. No, so right now the bedroom is an absolute chaos with clothing that we're trying to sort through in order to like
fold that stuff. My room is still not done. And her craft
room is also, it's basically just like the storage room for like...
For you.
For us in general.
For you.
Why for me? Like
you just throw in everything.
Like
I don't even have a chance. That stupid lamp, for example, that stays out there now.
Okay. I will find a space for it. And
not in there.
You'll not know about it.
No. I don't want it in there. Every time I put it out, he puts it back in. That's what she said.
Yeah. But it's one of those, our room is one of those things. We don't have any, like, basement storage or attic storage that we used to have where we can just put something and just forget about it for a while.
So
that way... What?
Yeah, we have people who are still, like, rewatching stuff, like when Cass was a baby or have been watching since February or so, and... I wonder how it is because I actually posted a video today from us from 3 years ago, the last video we did before we went to America, and I was like, that's like in 2 days. By the way, your mom's birthday is coming up.
Oh snap, yeah it is.
You're welcome. So that was the last video and I actually had red hair and then blonde tips. I did like it, plus I was like 20 or 30 pounds lighter.
Yeah, it's just more for me to love.
But it's so weird because we actually should just do like a rewatching of our vlogs.
I don't even want to start that. I had to rewatch so much of the vlogs to edit that 1,000 vlog video.
Yeah.
At like I think like at vlog 200, I was like, fuck it. I just go to scroll through it and if something looks interesting, I'm going to use that bit. And honestly, because that's kind of interesting to think to talk about, I did not care what I put in the vlog at that point in that video because it just was so much. I think towards the last 200 or 300 vlogs, it's like I just want to get it done.
New viewer, new viewer.
Yeah.
Jada? Is that the name? How do you pronounce it?
Yeah, that sounds pretty much right. Oh, also, by the way, there's a new feature in YouTube. I think it's because of YouTube Gaming. There's like a low latency stream, so you guys are actually hearing us fairly close behind what you're talking. So that's why we are able to respond much faster to chat than before. The only downside is there is like a possibility that it buffers sometimes, or a little bit more than normal. I don't know if that is actually the case for you guys, because we're watching the stream live with the audio off, and it looks fine to us. We don't have any issues so far, so yeah.
So since we have been asked, I'm pretty sure he will go to the Dutch YouTube gathering. It really depends what we're up to. I might be in America already or not.
I don't know.
We'll see. I'm also trying to go to the cosplay conventions. This weekend was actually the German Comic Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really promised like Katja to help, and we were busy. Otherwise, I would have gone because I actually had a ticket. It wasn't expensive, so.
Okay.
I really wanted to go because Jessica and not because of Jessica Nigri, but Lightning Cosplay and Svetlana. I still don't know how to pronounce her name. They were there. They were actually the judges for the costume contest. And the costume contest in Germany is really weird because you actually have to apply for it. Like the deadline is a month before the convention. And no cosplayer finishes their costumes a month before. So, didn't happen.
Yeah. So Catherine says in the chat, I'm actually watching the vlogs from the start because I can't just start at a random place and watch them. So I start from the beginning. I'm almost caught up though.
Wow, that's awesome. That's dedication.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
You probably know more than we do. We probably don't remember.
Oh, in all
everything.
honesty, it's because of the vlogs that I just forget so much stuff.
Yeah.
I'm terrible when it comes to actual year, like what happened like 3 years ago. As like if you like say, yeah, so what did you guys do like 3 years ago? Like, I don't remember. Right now, the biggest thing that I remember was like our wedding from a year ago, and me going to the US on a visa again. That's like the biggest thing I can remember. Other than that, details, I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, there are things. For example, there are things which we did in the beginning, like when we were at Michelle.
Yeah.
But that was almost in the second. No, it was in the first 4 or 5 weeks. We actually were over there, and in my memory, it's way further in. But it was January. We arrived in December, and it was in January.
Like an example, we got the G7X, and I had to when I brought it back when I brought it back, it's like. Yeah. Well, because it was broken, I couldn't remember when we exactly bought it, so I had to like triangulate in my head really quickly by events that happened before that throughout them. I was like, was it then? I think we have it for 3 months, and I was actually kind of close, but originally I thought we had it much earlier.
No, we didn't have it that much.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That long, sorry. Yeah, the G7X is awesome, but he doesn't believe me. The other one focused. Well, this one sucks. So I think it's really dependent on the camera, but
I don't know.
I like it. Camera's good. I'm happy that.
I mean, when it's in focus, it's sharp as hell.
Yeah.
I think I just got used to using it in a certain way.
See, the thing is, if I actually get that job I'm hoping for, we can actually afford another one. So
yeah,
that would be good.
Jessica says Bart Post is still hiring.
Okay.
If they're willing to pay for a visa and lawyer fees, then absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, Jessica, don't you need an editor now?
You're like working full time and stuff. So for those who don't know, Jessica has gone to the Snow Dogs in the chat. I think as of not
this week?
Like Friday, was it?
By Friday.
Yeah, by Friday. It was like her last day with Jamie working the deli. So.
Wow.
That is crazy to think about. After
I
15 years or something.
But I want to go there, and then it's like I can't go there. So it's double sad.
So that actually is really cool. So I think right now
job title wise, that's complicated. So I have a degree in computer science, focused digital media. So heads up, I don't do programming, so don't look for any programming jobs. But it could be. Video production, which I've done in the US, it could be social media. It could be UX design, so user experience, user interface design stuff. I've done that for 4 or 5 years for very big clients. What photography, but there would be something that like combines everything would be perfect, but nobody is looking for a job for someone like this, because normally you either have people like photographers or videographers or UX people. You don't have someone who does everything.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's just like I've done all the things in the past, and my resume just built up like that, and it's rather unusual. So, yeah, magic.
Yeah.
I mean, the best thing for us would be to have our own production company, and I would really like to do something with cosplaying. So, yeah. But the main thing for the visa is that I can use the computer science background, so I couldn't just apply for a costume job, because that would not work with the computer science.
Jay asks in the chat, is Nerdish Craft server coming back
I hope
online
so.
soon? We actually have a machine, like a mid-tower.
They haven't tried it yet.
I have not put it up. That's great. Well, we have a mid-tower machine that we borrowed from a friend of ours who isn't using it anyway. So it's like, it's not a great machine, but it will probably run better than it did on my old gaming machine. I still have the server and everything, I think. Oh, it's on my MacBook probably. I do still have it, so if it works, we just have to figure out how to make it run, because right now I don't want to give out our IP address, if you know what I mean. So we have to find like a alternative, like a URL redirection or something. So I don't know.
For Jessica, she still has the key, so we can always go there.
I can find
breads of buns.
I can find a rock. I will find a way inside.
And Kevin, yes, video, photo, social media, also UX, like usability, everything like that. Also YouTube. If there are enough production companies out there now.
Yep.
Agencies work.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. Basically, even if it's a company who needs a person who does all the public relations stuff or social media or whatever, like content creation, here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's good. The only thing is about the Minecraft thing, we have to test things out. If it doesn't work as I want to be, because the problem is I am definitely not able to come online as much as I did at the time. So we have to check how we do it, because I know we only have one machine that can run it right now anyways. Like my MacBook can run Minecraft. So we have to see how we do that. But at least you guys will be able to play, and us stopping in from time to time. Yeah. And we'll see.
So UX means user experience. It could be user interface design. It could be usability testing. It could be whatever. All the things.
Yep.
User related. Basically anything where you improve a user experience. I mean, that could be even a chair, but obviously I've done it for computers and programs.
Yep. Anything else?
Well, what do you guys think about the hair color? Be honest. Should I go back to red after
Purple.
I've done? No. Lagertha. I'd rather go for turquoise, because I've always wanted that. I like the wig.
Okay, let's see.
What are you looking at?
Trying to load like the last week's videos.
Okay, do that. So we should, well, it depends. I still need to edit the vlog from yesterday, but if I can upload that today, we're basically up to date. But we won't, because we are going to the cinema.
Uh-huh.
But I've pre-rendered it. I just need to finish editing. So.
Yeah.
And if you guys have any requests for Germany, let us know. I'll see what I can do. And, well, your often is just too tired, so he comes home.
Yeah, I'm ready to move. That's it.
Falls asleep. Ooh,
Jess can actually vouch for that, because we're in the same challenges with the Fitbit sometimes. The last week alone, last 2 weeks, I made at least 70,000 steps per week. And that's just over the course of 4 days. Couldn't you imagine doing 5 days? It's ridiculous. I'm making more steps than I would normally do. Like on average, usually I have maybe like 10. And that's like an active day for me.
Okay, 1 second, makes me happy. I know it's a bit late saying this, but it's great to have you back on Nerdishlive, Mr. Jets. Yeah, we are happy to be back too. My question is, should we collect like questions beforehand, or do you guys want to ask live questions, or is it just us talking about random shit? I just know you two want to come back to the US so badly, and we miss you here, so I will do what I can to help. That's awesome. And now I feel like a stalker person. Why is that, Rose? Red, love it. The blonde looks good. Green, it's not gonna be green. Green always looks bad when it washes out. Love the blonde. I'm actually in the vlogs where you have red hair, and personally I prefer the blonde. Would like to see you with dark hair, like black.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
You can go back. I actually have my normal like dark brown hair color in one of the earlier, like before we started vlogging. So it's in early 2012. I should have brown hair. I'll go to the vlog digest at the beginning.
Yeah.
Great color. Thank you. I still want to have more blonde hair because I don't like that. That's weird.
Oh, like that.
That's always when you get like highlights.
Yeah.
They never really do the roots.
Yeah.
There we go. But they actually did the roots, but not as light.
By the way, Stefan, don't feel bad about being lazy, because normally I'm the one that's always like in dead last on Fitbit, because I genuinely don't. In general, I don't actually try to get steps, because if I get steps, it's cool, and also because of the fact that now I don't have much choice, I have to walk. I wish that they would allow like motorized stuff. Like I would love to have one of those like hoverboard things. Those would be cool. I would be so much faster too.
Yeah, that would be cool. Jessica, why did you have to switch? Love your relation to dark hair.
Nope, not a fan.
What?
I'm not a fan of dark hair on you.
What do you have? Why?
I don't know. I don't know how I
We
feel.
have not been together when I have dark hair.
But I now have seen pictures and videos, so I'm not a fan. I like.
Why? The eyes pop more.
No, they pop just as much, and you have some crap on there. No, I like the blonde, and I like the
Ginger?
Yeah, the red ginger stuff that you've done before.
I don't like the red.
Even though that did take like a minute to just like, oh wow, that's pretty extreme,
the thing
but
is,
it's cool.
Okay, the first two times. No, yeah, the first two times was the red ginger blonde, which I love, and I think it was the last time. No,
last time when you did super red.
No, the one time when I think I got the one sponsored, when you guys surprised me.
Oh yeah.
Or
that was the last
the
time.
one before?
That was the second. That was the second.
Anyways,
to
there
last.
was one time when I showed her. Basically, it was like a darker,
brown
orange,
like an autumn fall.
And I wanted to have really like bright orange tips.
Yep.
What she did was red and a lighter red, and I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted. Everybody liked it, but I'm like, no, that's too red. I didn't want red. I hate red on me. I like the orangey type of things, autumny things, but I do like them. That's the weird part. I also wanted blonde, and then I had the ginger and was so happy with it. And then I'm like, Lagatha and whatever. Okay, and everybody was like, you should go blonde, and I'm like, if everybody says it, all right. The only problem I'm having, because I had really light blonde tips here, so my hair is kind of, if you do this, it falls out because it's too much of bleach now. I have to say, probably the girls at the Turkish hair salon weren't that familiar with that. They're always surprised.
The one that's across the street?
Yeah,
okay,
the thing is, they're always surprised how quickly my hair takes it on, because it's thick, but not as thick as Turkish hair. So my hair is like, bam, and then it's
okay.
So,
yeah, I can see that. I just see people saying in the chat that I should get blonde hair. I tried, didn't work. It just turns yellow.
That's
not a good kind of yellow.
No, that's normal. It takes a couple of times.
Nope, not a fan. I think we talked about it in the past.
Yes, we did.
I actually thought about doing like what's his name? Blah 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 Loranda, who works with Hank Green.
Oh yeah.
I think it's James Loranda or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He has like a red thing. I thought that was kind of cool in the past. I thought about doing that, but I don't have the balls. I just like to be a normal person.
Well, we can shave it if it doesn't work.
Yeah, but I don't like the shaving either. See, this is the thing. I'm very specific about what I do and do not want.
So here's a question. Dory actually sent me a fabrics with a Christmas tree on there, which I will hang up. The question is, should we do it in the living room, or are we actually getting...
Here, it's legitimately a print of a Christmas tree.
It's so awesome, and she actually put like bulbs on there and lights. It's really
and
cool.
It's huge too. It's almost from the ceiling all the way up.
It actually has a stand there.
Oh, it has like a...
So...
I have to admit, it's kind of funny, but the thing is
Dory
ridiculous.
can't watch it because the stream is blocked.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking to. Dory just tried to look for like a proxy or something. Because I'm going to figure out a way to get around that because it's super annoying. I'm contacting Fullscreen because our stream was blocked before we started streaming and we don't have anything specific because we're using music that's licensed by Fullscreen themselves.
Yeah.
And since we're with the network, they should automatically vouch for us. But it's been a problem since the last 3-4 years already that streams have been blocked. Because we've had German viewers who are like, yeah, we can't watch. Or some of them were like, yeah, we were trying to watch, but we're using like some way that basically makes us look as if we're somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we don't have any German viewers in there. Obviously, you guys, they can't watch, so I won't ask about the German makeup artists and stuff. Yeah. Because the thing is, I'm trying to figure out Lagerthar's hair right now. And she has a side braid, which I figured out now. It's a twisted French Dutch braid, something like that. Because everybody else has Dutch braids. Not interesting for you guys. But the main part are the knots on top. And I've seen Kat and so on actually talking to other people in the comments. It's awesome. I posted it on Facebook, so people are talking to each other and trying to figure out what it is, so that's really cool. Is there anything you guys want to know before we wrap up in a bit?
Oh yeah, we have to wrap up.
Not yet.
Well, I mean, yeah, we have to wrap up soon.
What's a good time for you guys? I mean, we can do it Sundays.
Right now we have to do it on the weekend, preferably Saturday.
Really?
Or well, we have to because I simply, if I have to switch into the evening shift.
Yeah.
And knowing how exhausted I am, maybe by the end of Friday of next week I feel much better and I can do it but we have to do it much earlier because I don't know, we'll see. Actually, well, here's the thing, because if I am off on Friday but I have to work on Saturday,
think Sunday works actually pretty
Sunday
well.
is the only day that we're guaranteed to be able to stream. The only thing is we have to figure out a time slot because right now we're doing it at 6 p.m. European time.
Which is lunchtime East
It's
Coast,
like
and people at West Coast are just getting up.
Yeah.
Or not, or sleeping in, so they miss it.
Yeah, well, wake up. Well, normally also Michelle is, for instance, in the chat, so I would assume that we'll see. We'll probably stick with 6 or 7 European time for now. Maybe up till 9 European time. That would be kind of nice still.
Okay, we have another question. Yes, how does the network impact you and why do you bother with them?
Where? Which?
Here.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Why do you bother with them? Well, it sounds silly. In one way, we're just too lazy. Second of all, we're not big enough to really spend the money that they're making off us. Because we're not making that much money as it is.
The only reason why we're with a network right now is music.
Music.
Plus, Fullscreen has actually kind of been nice to us. We have...
So far, well, yeah, to us. But to
us, we have other, Jessica
Jess can pretty much say that Jess has like 100k subs. It's not that weird. Or even when she was like lower than that, she had more than viewership to legitimize the fact that she needed that assistance or she could use that. I think right now she's so much better off with all the stuff she does. So I don't know. I really like the music and we simply don't have the money for a subscription to one of those libraries that I do like because we've been using library music from like 4 different places over the last year.
Ooh, we still get the capture card from Fullscreen.
Yeah, we should talk to them again. It's one of those things.
I don't know. They didn't really offer me the job. I don't know
Yeah.
who got the job. So I'm not even sure who
Someone
would send it
probably
out.
someone in LA probably.
Okay, we need to talk to Howard, I think.
Yeah, because
Is he still working there?
well, Howard did respond to me on Twitter just now.
Oh, yeah.
It's always funny when I talk about full screen. He's like the first person to
Yeah.
respond. So I'm not sure if he just has like an additional tag
Oh, yeah, he has.
linked to it
Yeah,
that he
pretty sure.
because he follows me and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny. Yeah, like the network thing, I'm like on two sides because so far, in honesty, they have been fairly good to us when it comes to us being a very small channel. And I know that it shouldn't really matter what size you are; they should treat you the same as a massive channel. But it's the real world that doesn't work like that.
I mean, we haven't really gained subscribers or anything from it, but we had like the contests and stuff was really nice that they considered us.
Yep.
And there were a couple of good things.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Maybe it's because we also have some friends within.
The thing
at
is,
least the ones that are still working there.
this channel is the only no, you're creative by mind, or did you leave them?
No, it's still linked with them, but it's not.
Okay, this
uploading
is
at
the
moment.
only, let's say, active channel that's
Yeah.
still with full screen. The other channels, like the Kitty channel is with Mike.
Yeah.
Whereas
right.
I'm not sure what they are doing right now, but so we get a better percentage with Mike right now.
Also, because we have access to a different library that I really
music
like.
library.
They're like
awesome.
right now we're using 3 libraries and some like artists that we like that allow for being used in videos. Like one out of the 3 libraries are pretty good, but not one of them is not great. But it has some, I don't know, it's weird. It's like a good Foley library.
I'm not even sure if we should talk about the TARDIS question.
Oh,
I'd rather ignore it right now.
No, Kevin basically says in the chat, did the BBC ever say anything to you for the TARDIS being in the Nerdish opening? No, actually, no, never. Also because it's an original creation, so it's not stolen, it's not an intro.
No, his sister created it.
Yeah, so...
The question is, because it's the trademark of the BBC...
No, not really.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but it's just a blue box and it's made from scratch, so it's an original
I think they would win in court.
I don't think they're gonna bother with us.
I hope not.
They're not.
I think we should change the intro when we get bigger.
Yeah, we'll see. They
We
don't
have
care.
to.
I'm pretty sure they don't give a shit.
Yes, they
We're insignificant on their radar. Like they couldn't give a crap.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When we get bigger, we should change it.
Yeah, but we're not actively advertising with like the whole TARDIS thing, anyways. It's like it's in there, but it's like a gimmick. I don't think they care. I honestly think they couldn't care less.
We'll see.
Unless we're like actively selling stuff, like, hey, this is the Doctor Who TARDIS thing that we are now selling. Then yes, I can see that that's.
Love the outro music. Is it original? No.
No, it's from a Sun library, and you've probably heard it in some channels.
Oh, it's a weird. Naders, I think, used it the other day, and I was like.
I Justine uses it from time to time.
For me, it's so awkward when I see a video with that outro. With
here's
music.
the trick. Here's the trick to getting good music for intros and outros. You edit the living daylight out of it. The version that you guys hear in the outro is not even close to what the normal version is because I'm layering different things and stuff.
And we used to have Gunnerola's music in the outro.
Yeah, we used to have Gunnerola's outro,
it
which
fits
was
so well.
technically an original, but it was like an instrumental version that I asked.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool.
Oh, and Kevin, you're fine. Good question. It's just like copyright stuff is always like, it's a bit touchy-feely.
Yeah, I couldn't care.
Well, you couldn't care, but if they sue
shouldn't
us,
be
we
problem.
care.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, incoming box in your mail. Sending it out on Tuesday. Ooh, we get a lot of parcels. I also know
Just
there's
make sure
a
you
parcel
send it
from
to the German PO box.
UK. Yes.
Otherwise, it's not going to arrive here.
No.
I think it's in the description of the video.
Yes.
I'm not sure if that is in...
I don't know if it's in that one, but it's in all current vlogs.
It might not be in this one because I made a custom...
No, probably not.
Yeah.
No, if you look in the last month, there's a German PO
Otherwise,
box
it should also be in the About section.
By the way, if you want to send cards, there's a different address for letters and smaller parcels, but bigger ones go to the Packstation, which is a PO box outside, which I can always access, and the other one only during office hours.
Yep.
Let's see.
I just love that someone says in the chat, thank you for using couldn't care less properly. I'm not even sure if I did it properly.
I don't know.
Or I'm just really great at using language in a proper way without me knowing that I did it.
I don't know.
But I couldn't care less. I honestly couldn't.
How can we make you guys bigger? I don't know. Just tell other people about us who like to watch vlogs. I don't know.
Go to every Apple store and put us in the homepage.
I don't think that works anymore.
I don't know if they...
I think they blocked that actually.
No. Most of the Apple stores, I did it the last time.
I was... Back then, that's like years ago, I did record
desktop
videos
pictures.
But I did record videos there also with Nathan back then, whatever, in London.
That
was like ages
they
ago.
They cracked down on that because I have not seen Justine do like an Apple Store dance forever.
Yeah.
They were like, I'm pretty sure they put that like in their like briefing, like, yeah, we have to stop people from doing stuff like that. I think they did block access to YouTube uploading, like certain stuff they did.
Oh, guys, if you have any ideas for costumes, cosplays you want to see, let me know, because I'm actively starting the cosplay channel. I mean, I have ideas, I have a list that's like that long, but if you guys are like, hey, blah, blah is coming out and you look like such and such, or you should jump into a tomato costume, let us know.
Yep. Is there anything we want from the US or Canada?
A job?
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to.
I don't know, man.
No, that's
There's
the
so
thing.
much stuff that...
Before I lived there, I always wanted Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Reese, but when I was living there, I did not want any of them.
See, here's the thing. I'm drawing a blank, because the only thing I can imagine is like candy stuff that...
That's the thing. I asked him when we left, what do you want? Because I'm taking it so you don't miss it. But he was like, nah.
So here's the thing. Like, we're in Germany, and I have found my little like snack thing here that I like.
Snack addiction.
I'm just happy that we can get...
Addiction.
I'm happy that we can get like the is it called bell pepper? Right?
Huh?
Is the paprika called bell pepper?
The bell pepper here. What?
No, it's
paprika is bell pepper.
Yeah, so it's like the
red pepper.
Yeah, it's basically like the red bell pepper flavor. It's called
pepper.
Paprika.
Paprika. You also have the word paprika or paprika.
Yeah, paprika.
Yeah.
But they don't use it for actual naming in stores. It's stupid.
No, seriously, do you guys want to see anything here? Because I know a couple of people asked me to show more supermarket stuff, so I kind of do that sometimes. He's bored about that, but he can skip the vlogs when he's watching it. Do you
Unless I'm editing it and I don't have much choice, but I haven't edited in the last 2 weeks, so...
No, the thing is, people asked me to show it, so I'll show it. Because, for example, peppers here, you saw that pepper mix, 3 peppers, bell peppers.
Yep.
89 cents. In America, I pay $3.99. That's the difference. So, some foods are in general, I think, a bit cheaper here. I mean, it's still euros, so there's a slight...
I don't know.
Okay, certain things.
You
it's
say
like
that
bananas and strawberries are cheaper in
America.
America.
I totally believe when you say that, like, the meats are better.
The meats are better here, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't taste that much of a difference, in all honesty.
Well,
but that's
I try
because
to buy better ones in America anyway.
That's true. We do look out for that stuff. But here's the thing. It's maybe because I just don't eat that varied enough that I can taste, like, different meats. Because I don't eat bacon, for instance, so I wouldn't know if bacon is any different. But, like, beef doesn't taste any different to me. It's just as well if you season it correctly. Chicken has never tasted different to me unless you, like, flavor it differently.
Oh, Cody wants to see a real Berliner. I can show you. We have that in basically any bakery.
Is that like the chocolate
thing.
Is it like the chocolate?
No, it's what people always say. It's a filled donut without the hole, and it's basically the same dough. It's filled with marmalade and it's powdered sugar on top.
Okay.
It's a very traditional thing.
Yeah.
Also, people want to see you in a tomato costume now.
Why? What's with the tomato costume?
I don't know. Sure, tomato.
Why do you want me to see me in a tomato costume?
I don't know. It was just a joke. I like shopping vlogs. That's cool. Yeah, the Light Festival, I'm just editing right now, and it was so weird. So, I think my city or town actually likes Christmas. It's a town. So we have Christmas decorations everywhere, and for the Light Festival, there were like candles along the road, like on the sidewalks.
That's a fire hazard.
Yeah. And they had those blow-up like they should be flames, but actually they look like devil horns. So I saw them, I was like, whoa, that puts Christ into Christmas. So one picture I took, which is actually on the Instagram of
actually,
We
that
Are
puts
Nerdish.
Satan into Christmas.
That's what I'm saying.
That puts that puts Starbucks into Christmas.
Yeah. So I took one picture which actually looks like devil horns on Instagram.com/wearenerdish. So if you want to follow that account, we're not very active on that right now. I'm more active on my Sarah Parker.
See, here's the problem. We need just like a dedicated device that's loaded with like one account.
That's my problem. This is loaded for We Are Nerdish. And then I'm annoyed because I want to post it on Sarah Parker, so I have to transfer pictures. It's just
we need like one personal device each, and then like...
No, we need about 3 iPhone 6s.
I don't know. No, we need one iPad that is just running our social media, that's like the We Are Nerdish, and then one each that's personal, and whatever you do with like the millions of other accounts that you have. Like I legitimately use only one account.
My issue is my iPad is completely fucked. Yeah. And I'm not excusing my language because that thing drives me crazy. Because I'm taking a photo and then it's like, oh, want that filter? And let's tag people. And we could link it to this. And then it starts typing random text. And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, do you want to tell me something? Because it's writing a whole like book. I'm like, oh, interesting.
It's doing the autofill, so it's sometimes it does a really scary language, like a scary sentence. Like how do you do this? It's just like,
and it's so like, close to the truth. What do you want to tell me?
There's like a section in the middle of the screen where basically the keyboard is overlaying, where it will just like autofill words. It's really scary.
So if I'm actually randomly adding you to a discussion on Facebook, I'm really sorry. Just delete it.
What's the price of Apple products?
It's more expensive here. So I was wondering if we ever have the money, would someone help us with? Then we have to pay tax on top, like the German tax. It's probably not cheaper then.
What do you mean?
If we buy an iPhone in America and they send it over.
I don't know.
We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Best thing would be flying over, but.
Yeah, best thing would just be in there.
When we are there, buying there.
Yeah. Well, that's my old iPhone 4 that she uses.
Yeah, don't get me started. I mean, I'm grateful that we have a phone that works, but I can't... Seriously, if someone calls me, I can't hear the other side, so I always have to use my headphones. And I'm always using Skype to call people.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to wrap up because otherwise we're going to be late. We actually streamed longer than we wanted to because we have to go to the cinema.
Oh yeah, my iPad is possessed.
Yeah. Also, we'll try to be back next week, either Friday night, if I don't have to work on Saturday, or depending on what day I'm off, it will probably be Sunday. Same time, like 6 to 9. Just keep an eye on our fan page, which is facebook.com/NerdishByNature.
No, We Are Nerdish.
Oh, but it's like the NerdishByNature page. It's also in the description usually.
Yeah, not on this
usually
one
I post like preemptively ask like, hey guys, would you guys be up for stream?
One more question. I know a couple of you people actually work for USPS. I know Ellen works for USPS now.
Okay.
If there's someone, please contact me. I need to kick USPS. I'm sorry. Maybe you can cheat the system and look up some stuff for me. I've called them. I've called DHL.
That's
everything.
Not good.
Guys, we can't see the chat, so...
like the last minute stopped working.
Are you... Okay, we are reopening so we can see the last bits.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, I'm kind of happy. Sometimes you have the thing like when you have to do a live stream because you promised it and you are just like that, beat from work. Then it's like, meh. But I actually enjoyed being live again.
Fun.
Oh, one more question. So I was thinking about doing like a morning thing, like a Good Morning Nerdish while he's at work, just around lunchtime for us. So it's like 6 a.m., which you guys can watch later on. But for those who actually have to get up in the morning, if I don't know if you guys would be interested for half an hour, something like that.
Yeah, we'll see. I still want to do like a podcast type thing where it's like a half hour to an hour long, where we just talk about like weekly stuff, and that's separately from the vlogs and from the live stream. Just because I like to do some extra content, and it's the only way I can imagine doing anything that is interesting. But with that said, guys, thank you for watching.
Yes,
We'll be
we're
back.
doing Periscope again. Sorry.
We'll be back next week, hopefully around the same time. Otherwise, keep an eye on our social media throughout the day. Usually, we try to make the stream, like the notification on YouTube, like an hour in advance. At least it's when I make it.
and if you have questions, hashtag Nerdishlive.
Yeah. Hashtag Nerdishlive. So, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.